Hey Wayne, Rob Wild, Spring Vision Pro, wanted to get your video out to you. I apologize for taking so long. I've just been extremely busy. But here we go. This is what I got for you. This is right off the street. So what I'm going to do is let a couple of these swings run and just see what you are doing. I may or may not interject at that point. And if I don't, I'm going to bring us back to this point again and we'll address some of the issues we talked about. Okay? So for right now, I'm just going to let a couple swings run. And here we go. And let's see one more, please. All right, let's take it back to the very beginning and get you set up. Getting ready to pull the trigger. Bear with me. Okay, stop right here. All right. So one thing we talked about is your setup position has gotten a lot better. Okay, I'd still like to see a little more vertical from here, and I'm going to look at the knee flex position. And we talked about this just a little bit. We come down. We're pretty good. We're full 149. That's pretty good, okay? What that tells us is we're right on the balls of our feet. So that's a good setup position right there, right? Like the way the arms are just hanging. Very nice, okay? I would like to see this head come back against this line a little bit, all right? So here we're going to take you through it incrementally. I'm going to get you in halfway back position and take a look at that, please. Boy, that went through awful fast. Okay, let me see if the next one here is a little more clear, because that went by awful fast. So let me take a look at this one, please. See if I can get you in the halfway, catch you in the halfway back. That's what I'm looking for. Okay, let's go incrementally. Okay. All right. Here, Wayne, all we've got, see, the problem we have here is you're letting this club head, what we call trap behind you. And the way we correct that, because you're not far off from the wrist cock as far as the shaft of the club being leveled to the ground. But in order to straighten this out, if I take a line right now and go through your shaft into your hands, you're going to see you're kind of geometrically set up to hit the golf ball to the right. All right? That's the reason. I'll send you this Ricky Fowler position again so you can mimic those, and that's the best thing. If you can get into those same positions. For right here, from what I see, the best thing that we can do is bring our hands a little closer to our body. That's going to straighten us out a little bit better and give us more of an angle like this, which is going right at our target, okay? So it needs to be in front of you more, and your hands need to become closer. So let's take you back. So from here, we're gonna have to really start rerouting a little bit. So we get back, because see how you're standing up out of your swing? That's where I want you to start at, okay? Because what happens is, as we get to the back, right, the problem is, because we had a hanging chin a little bit and weren't all the way back, we're gonna get blockage here. And that's exactly what I'm seeing. I'm seeing the shoulder level higher than the chin level, which is going to create the bend in our arm. Once we block here, we have no choice but to bend our arm, okay, if you want to continue on. And again, let's see here. The biggest thing, the most damaging thing I see right here, Wayne, is this huge cup in our wrist, okay? I did that in blue. I'm going to highlight what that does here. It opens the club head completely wide open, all right? Now, because we don't have a straight left arm and we don't have a flat club head, then we've got to reroute like crazy. It becomes a timing issue, and we can't play golf with timing. The pros can because they practice 8-10 hours a day. For us, you can't do it, okay? So what I'd like to see is you're allowing your arms to outrace your hips a little bit. And the reason I know that is because I see some air starting to happen right here between your right elbow and your right side. That right elbow must stay tucked in, okay? And if we were to lay the club off a little more, you would get rid of this wrist cut and it'd make it flatter. So your club head really needs to be somewhere in this area right here, okay? And you'll see that in Ricky's stuff. He's pinned in tight against his right side. His club head is what appears to be laid off, but it's really not, because it's matching the back of his left hand, okay? And that's the relationship we want to maintain throughout our golf swing, so we're not rerouting or manipulating our swing, okay? Bring you down into your impact zone. So it would, look, we're even opening it up even more, Wayne. Get that out of the way, shows you can. Yeah, see, that's, I mean, completely wide open. You see the whole entire face of that golf club. Well, I only really like to see the very back hosel part of it right here, okay? I'm seeing way too much club, and it's all because this wrist cock right here. It gets even more dramatic after you start it a little bit. All right, so we'll bring it forward. Okay, so now you're attempting, okay, like we talked about, manipulations, right? Get all this out of the way. You're attempting to get into the proper position at this point. I'm going to take you back just a hair and just show you. I'll take you back to here. Really here would be the top of your backswing right now because your waist has stopped turning, so must your hands. And if you're in this position, let me just outline, show you. Look how flat your left wrist is. Okay, pardon me, wrong tool. Look how flat your left wrist is. And look how little of the club head I actually see. Okay? Before, you're going all the way back. Now I'm going to take you back to where you continue on, okay? It's no good. From here would have been a great hitting position. Still, head back, free up this chin so the shoulder can travel unimpeded and not be in our arms. That's what you have at this point right here. But as you continue back, here we go, back it up just a little bit. Now as you continue on your swing, you're way out of plane, you're way disconnected from your body, and you created a bend in your arm. Right? All those are manipulations. We've tried to get back. You've been playing long enough that you try to get back in the proper hitting position, but we're manipulating. Once we manipulate, two things happen. We undershoot, overshoot. Can we get it right? Yes, by accident. We don't want to play golf by accident. Okay? So this is where I'd have you stop. I'm going to bring you forward. Right now, right here. Okay? So, because look what that gives me. Straight left arm, flat wrist, very little club head invisible. And then when you come into your golf swing, all you got to do is drop and turn your waist from here on out and release your hands at the golf ball. The way you're saving your golf swing is release, okay? Looking at your release, it's beautiful. It's really, really nice, Wayne. I look at here, I see the amount of rotation in this right hand is almost perfect. I'd like to see it a little quicker because you're going to notice the ball flight here is going to run like this, which means we came in with our club head a little open. Okay? And that's from having it open at the top. It's very hard to time this and get this completely closed. That's why I recommended that little bucket of balls and just doing the release drill from halfway back. You know, you're going to get your timing down within a bucket of balls, and then once you do have your timing down, and again, you don't need me or anybody else sitting there. If you're hitting to the right, you're rotating or releasing your hands too late. It makes us have an open club face. If you're hitting to the left, you're rotating your hands too quickly, and it's making the club face come in closed, and it's going to shoot the ball to the left. If you hit it properly and release properly from 7 to 1 o'clock and release your hands, it's going to go dead straight down the middle. And that's what we're looking for, okay? So we're going to see your finish, please. Come around. Finish is good. Finish is good. I'd like to see a little more. We're still leaving about 10% back here because I see some toe on the ground. I'd like to see this completely vertical, and I think we got there in some of our later things, okay? So let's go look at some of the later things. All right, so here we go. Bring you through this. Let me get you right when you're getting ready to pull the trigger, okay? Better, 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 okay? Okay, right here, more wrist cock, okay? If we have more wrist cock, this thing's going to come up level. Like I said, that left wrist or hinge is what determines the club. So right here, I'm going to highlight the club head. It's still in front of you, okay? You see it's still here, right in this area right here. It's not gotten trapped behind you yet, okay? And that's what we want. But we want those wrist to cock sort of come out a little more like this. So then if I want to write, so now if I would take a line, I'm going to take a red line and go through your hands, your shaft, and your hands. You're a little skyward, okay? That tends to make us pull the ball to the left. All right? So, recocking your hands right here, a little more in that left wrist. I'll send you those pictures of Rickie Fowler so you can have a visual to try to duplicate. You can duplicate those positions, my friend. You're going to be in great shape. All right? So here, going through. So it's better. I just need more wrist cock right here. Okay? We take it to the top. Okay? Take it to the top. Okay? Right here is where I want you to stop. Let's see how much farther you go. Not bad, not bad. Little bit to get this head out of the way, okay? Because we've got some more clearage in here now. Now you're getting more area in here between your shoulder and your chin. But we're still getting, the club needs to be more laid off. Pardon me. Needs to be more laid off this way, Wayne. So we can keep that flat wrist relationship. All right? I know you want to get back there and everything, but if we keep this flat wrist, we don't have to reroute. You're rerouting like crazy, my friend. And that's going to screw your timing, And once we start playing golf with timing, we're really screwed because we don't get to practice enough. Okay? So I'm going to bring you down into impact again. This is later on too. So now you didn't go as far back, right? So you didn't get parallel, all this crazy stuff back. So you still got a little wrist cock. Not bad. I mean, it's not. All we got to do is lay this club off, okay? Lay the club off a little bit. It's going to feel like to you laid off, but it's going to allow your left wrist and your club head to maintain the same relationship throughout your entire golf swing. No manipulation, no rerouting, okay? So trust me, you're going to hit the ball a lot farther. People think they got to get really back there, okay? That's the biggest misconception in golf. Because when you get really back there, you're making an arm swing. I want you making a body swing, utilizing the largest muscle groups, your pecs, your abs, your obliques, and the top of your thighs. Largest muscle groups in your entire body. That's what we want to hit the golf ball with. And if we maintain all these other angles throughout our golf swing, then it becomes really a pretty simple, or the factor is repeatable. You can come in at the same angle of attack time after time after time. Okay? Let's take you down and see what happens into the hitting zone. Better, still late, and it's because we had that cup. Okay, I'm going to draw a line on your ball. It's going, if you hit it hard enough, it's going out of bounds. Okay, because again, we came in because we opened it up so much at the top up here, then we really came in. Okay, that huge wrist cock right there, that's open, right? So when we get down into the hitting zone, we're also open. Okay, cannot release your hands on time, so you don't, and the ball takes off to the right on you. And the reason you can't see it is because it's right behind my line. Back you up a little bit, show you where it enters. It's right there. It's entering the bottom. And you're going to maintain that same line, which if you hit it well enough, again, it's going to be OB. All right? So that's what I got for you, my friend. We need to get the head back. We need to stop. When the hip rotation stops, the arms must stop. I want to see that club laid off more like this green line indicates, okay? I'll send you the stuff of Ricky, and then if you'll please just verify you received your video so I can delete from hard drive. These things are HD, and they eat up a huge amount of hard drive. So for right now, I want to thank you for your business. I want to thank you for the trust you've placed in me, and I want to wish you a great big warm aloha.